Hello and welcome everybody, in the name above all names, Yeshua HaMashiach, Isa Jesus Christ, to Evangelical End Time Space. My name is Cody, and I would love to share this message that was given to Prophet Benjamin Cousijnsen, the true end time prophet of the last days. The title of today's message is Fighters in Space. That which Prophet Benjamin Cousijnsen is truly allowed to experience has a reason. The Lord allowed Benjamin to experience what is going on in the heavenly and space. There is still a battle going on. Please share and do not change. Hello, very welcome. On January 31st, 2014, Prophet Benjamin Cousijnsen wrote the following report. Benjamin writes, Benjamin, wake up! You do know me. My name is Casana, and I greet you in the almighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Isa, Jesus Christ. Follow me. Prophet Benjamin. Okay, I will follow. While I got off the bed, I looked at myself in the mirror on the wardrobe. Casana said, Are you satisfied? Revelation 16 verse 15. Behold, I come like a thief. Blessed is he who watches and keeps his clothes, so that he does not walk naked, and they see his shame. Benjamin writes, I noticed that my hair was long and neat, and hung loosely over my shoulders, and my face and hands looked young and unwrinkled. The clothes I was wearing were bright white, of beautiful and spotless fine linen. Ephesians 2 verse 8. For by grace you have been saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is the gift of God. Benjamin describes, Furthermore, I also wore a breastplate as a shield and wore a beautiful sword. Ephesians 6 verse 12. Gave the messenger angel of God, For our wrestling is not against flesh and blood, but against the principalities, against the powers, against the world rulers of the darkness of this age, and against the spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly places. I said, I look like a heavenly warrior, and I go now doubting my job as a prophet. Casana smiled and gave. Ephesians 6 verse 16. Above all, taking up the shield of faith, with which you will be able to quench all the fiery darts of the evil one. The messenger angel of God, Casana, spoke, Benjamin, you are God's beloved prophet. Come. I followed the messenger angel of God, and together we walked down the stairs outside. I asked, Why do I also have a bow and an arrow on my back? Are we going hunting? The messenger angel Casana said, One quite often forgets the following. Job 5 verse 8 and 9, here it is written, But as for me, I would seek God. To God would I commit my cause, who does great things that can't be fathomed, marvelous things without number. Psalm 11 verse 2 to 4. For behold, the wicked bend their bows. They set their arrows on the strings, that they may shoot in the darkness at the upright in heart. If the foundations are destroyed, what can the righteous do? The Lord is in his holy temple. The Lord is on his throne in heaven. His eyes observe. His eyes examine the children of men. In verse 7, For the Lord is righteous. He loves righteousness. The upright shall see his face. Psalm 127, verse 4 and 5. As arrows in the hand of a mighty man, so are the children of youth. Happy is the man who has his quiver full of them. They won't be disappointed when they speak with their enemies at the gate. Psalm 128 verse 1. Blessed is everyone who fears the Lord, who walks in his ways. The messenger angel of God spoke, Blessed are you who walk in his ways, and not fear of what's coming. Benjamin describes, I flew along with the messenger angel of God, Casana, through the air, while I enjoyed all those cloud formations and stars and different planets around us. Suddenly, we were surrounded, and I was scolded as a traitor and a prophet of doom, and described as all kinds of things. These fallen angels attacked us, but I drew the sword without fear and thinking. James 1, verse 22 to 25. But be doers of the word, and not only hearers, deluding your own selves. For if anyone is a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like a man beholding his natural face in a mirror. For he sees himself, and goes away, and immediately forgets what kind of man he was. But he who looks into a perfect law, the law of freedom, and continues, not being a hearer who forgets, but a doer of the work, this man will be blessed in what he does. Ephesians 6, verse 10 and 11. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in the strength of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to withstand against the wiles of the devil. Benjamin describes further. Every time I beat a giant angel with my sword, with amazing fighting skills, the messenger angel of God, Casana, blew away some angels, and some projections were blinking. The Lord explained later on that these projections contain demonic entities and others do not. By means of these projections, these fallen angels are able to move forward, and they have and can take a form. The messenger angel of God, Casana, said, Benjamin, remember, they use a virtual program from their spaceship called the Scorpion, and so they broadcast images via their base. And that's how they perform or project lifelike images. This is also an explanation of the fact that one wants to take over people and drive them insane. They are the works of Satan. A fallen angel attacked me. I heard that her spectators called her Rahab and encouraged her this way. I pressed on my sword on a red ruby led by the Lord without thinking, and there came a very powerful lightning bolt from it, which gave off a thunderous sound. Behind me I suddenly saw a huge spaceship coming near. A part opened in the ship, and visible in the open area was a gorgeous-looking woman who cried to me, Benjamin, come on here. I'll give myself to you. I grabbed my bow and arrow and said, as I strained it, I bless this arrow in the almighty name of Yeshua HaMashiach, Isa, Jesus Christ, and released the arrow. 1 John 4, verse 2 to 6, gave the messenger angel of God. Here it is written, By this you know the Spirit of God. Every spirit who confesses that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh of his God, or in the flesh is of God. And every spirit who doesn't confess that Jesus Christ has come in the flesh is not of God. And this is the spirit of the Antichrist, of whom you have heard that it comes. Now it is in this world already. You are of God, little children, and have overcome them, because greater is he who is in you than he is who is in the world. They are of the world. Therefore they speak of the world, and the world hears them. We are of God, but who knows God listens to us. He who knows God listens to us. He who is not of God doesn't listen to us. By this we know the spirit of truth and the spirit of error. 1 John 5, verse 4 and 5. For whatever is born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world, your faith. Who is he that overcomes the world? Who is he who overcomes the world? But he who believes that Jesus is the Son of God. However, the arrow that was actually intended for the beautiful display of this fallen angel struck the spaceship. A loud bang, an explosion, and a big flash followed, and everything seemed to be suddenly blown away. For a moment I found myself alone in space, and was floating around on my back. But suddenly I heard beside me, Well done. 2 Timothy 4, verse 8. Here it is written, From now on there is stored up for me the crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, will give to me on that day. And not to me only, but also to all those who have loved his appearing. 2 Timothy 2, verse 12. If we endure, we will also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us. Revelations 3, verse 5. He who overcomes will be arrayed in white garments, and I will in no way blot his name out of the book of life. And I will confess his name before my Father and before his angels. In verse 11 to 12. I am coming quickly. Hold firmly that which you have, so that no one takes your crown. He who overcomes, I will make him a pillar in the temple of my God, and he will go out from there no more. I will write on him the name of my God and the name of the city of my God, the new Jerusalem, which comes down out of the heaven from my God, and my own new name. Mark 16, verse 16 and 17. He who believes and is baptized will be saved, but he who disbelieves will be condemned. These signs will accompany those who believe. In my name they will cast out demons. They will speak with new languages. John 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. The messenger angel of God, Casana, said, I'll bring you back home. He who believes in Yeshua HaMashiach, Isa, Jesus Christ, is more than a conqueror. Prophet Benjamin, a spaceship with 666 fallen angels, has been killed by you, and another 362 outside. And all honor, glory, and thanksgiving we may always give to Yeshua HaMashiach, Isa, Jesus Christ, forever. Amen. When I was back in my bedroom, the messenger angel of God said, From now on, you are bare again, and you are as you were, 50 years old. The messenger angel of God smiled and disappeared, and Benjamin Cousijnsen still heard calling in the distance, Ruaka, Yeshu, Shalom. And also I say to you, God bless you, Ruaka, Yeshu, Shalom.